It's Pop Trigger time! Woo! We're gonna have a really good show today. We have a fan on. I'm so excited. So without further ado, first of all, I'm Samantha Shocker, our co-host today, Brie Esrig. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel at Brie Esrig. Also, a lot going on in Brie's world.
I have two things that are out right now. The first thing is a music video called Boyfriend Season that I shot with the Boyfriends. You can check it out at We Are the Boyfriends. This is the YouTube channel. We shot with Molly Tarlov from Awkward and Desi Liddick from Awkward.
Whoa!
It was super fun. And I just posted a video called The Uncommon White Girl, which you should check out.
Oh, I like it. And guess who's in the Pop Trigger studio? One of our fans, John Berchtold is here.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
We are so happy to have you. There's actually some really cool things going on in his world too. There's a reason why he's in Los Angeles, not only to be in the Pop Trigger studio, but for other ones too. So we're gonna get more to that later. So stay tuned to figure out why he's actually here in LA. And then finally, Brett's replacement,
Hello.
Hank Thompson is here.
Hi, thank you for having me. It's a real honor. It's big shoes to fill. Okay, I've seen Brett's feet. Big old feet on that guy. So,
Hank is a comedian, and if you watch our Pop Trigger exclaimer video, you'll find more about Hank Thompson there.
Yes,
okay, so let's get right to it. Thanks for being here, both of you.
Thank you.
Pink fires back at fans criticizing her parenting decision. So the fans were pissed at not only Pink, but her husband, Carey Hart, because there were pictures posted of their 2-year-old daughter, Willow, riding on a motorcycle with Carey. So Pink blasted back, tweeting, quote, "If any of you have more experience on a bike than my husband, then I will listen to your opinions on how he should take my daughter for a ride." In case you don't know who Carey Hart is, he's a legendary motocross rider. Legendary. I think he was the first one to ever pull off well, he didn't pull off the backflip. He broke his legs, actually. But he was the first one to attempt the backflip, if I recall. Okay, and then somebody else suggests, Pink, wait until she's 16 and let her decide for herself. Bikes are no joke. To which the singer then replied, "Yeah, okay, I've never met you, but that's great." And then Pink finally tweeted a supporter who wrote, quote, "Funny how everyone is an expert on your life and parenting, but spend very little time reflecting on their own lives and parenting skills." Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Just give her a helmet.
Pink, Tony Hawk of music.
Kid coffins, cheaper? They're not.
Ooh. Pink sees red. So first of all, do the critics have a point? Or should they not care? Should they mind their own business? Or is it a little bit of both?
Both. It's a mixture. I don't have a problem with her riding the motocross bike because it's not like on the freeway motorcycle bike, but it's the not putting a helmet on your 6-year-old daughter.
2-year-old, I think she is.
Oh, she's 2.
I think she's 2. Yeah, I agree with that statement 100%. Well, first of all, I think it was just, I don't know if it was in their backyard. I don't know if he was only going like a couple miles per hour, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Put a helmet on the girl, even though he is one of the most experienced riders in the world. Better safe than sorry.
That's what I'm saying, because it's not about the fact that she's on the bike, because you can put a kid on a pony or just a full-size horse, which they do. Like, kids take riding lessons, and that's just as dangerous in my opinion.
But what about the ponies at like those carnivals that we see, and the kids are little toddlers and they're not wearing helmets?
Exactly.
So what's the difference then?
If you're gonna put,
regardless of age, I feel like, if you're on a motorcycle, you should wear a helmet.
Right.
yeah.
Kids should wear helmets until they're 16 all the time, just to be safe.
Oh.
I mean,
I
we
think
gotta be worried about their, all kinds of things can knock someone in the head.
I mean, no matter what, even like coming in on Pop Trigger.
Sleeping.
So where's your helmet?
Yeah.
I know
well,
when
I'm over 16.
Yeah. I know that a lot of parents get really touchy because they feel like that they're always being judged. Moms out there especially, they feel like that they have to be perfect. And the only experience that I could relate to, because I'm not a mom, is my dog. So briefly I left my dog in my car to run inside into like I think it was like a Whole Foods. But I went in there to grab a bottle of water for her, but it was warm that day. But I was in there seconds, I had the window rolled down. A lady comes out by the time I come out and just goes off on me. And I was so defensive, but then I thought, you know what? I'd rather somebody go off on me and prevent that situation from happening rather than having to swallow my pride, if that makes sense. Even though I wasn't guilty of doing anything wrong, because I was just like, I'm glad that she did it, because what if I was somebody that was gonna leave their dog in their car?
But for every time that someone's actually intervened successfully to save a life, there's been probably hundreds of obnoxious, it's not, no lady, off. I know what I'm doing. So I don't know. I think people get in each other's business too much.
I mean, it isn't really your business, but I can feel like, moms, I feel like they're like targeted when they see something like that happen, because then they're like, oh, well, what about my child?
Well, they're public figures.
Yeah, and
so
is it
10 times worse, 100 times worse for celebrity moms?
I think it is. Because when, a regular mom, disciplines their child, there's not cameras around. There's not millions of people, you know, waiting to hear that, you know.
Yeah, they don't have to have their decisions scrutinized by everybody who knows how to type. That's the problem.
Right.
Yes.
You know, when the whole world thinks it's their role to weigh in on whether or not you can put a 2-year-old on a motorcycle, which I disagree with personally. However, it's their choice. They would have to live with the consequence as well, and the 2-year-old would, you know.
I do see the balance of sometimes when you can speak out, you can save a life, but what is that balance for all the heads that are constantly judging?
Right. My balance for this story in
Right.
particular is it's cool, whatever you want to do with your kid, but put a helmet on your kid because
Helmet.
that's the law.
I
Right.
agree.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I agree. So what do you guys think about Pink's response on Twitter? And what do you guys think about, in general, about people judging parents? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.